Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to use Wing Chun in the algebraic form. And the way we understand it is in a martial arts way. The way we understand it is y equals mx plus b. Y is basically like my opponent here. My opponent, part would be the y, which would be the center line of the opponent. And the x would be probably the weak spots, which really not the weak spots, but more of, here, I'll show you. The way it works is, when we're in martial arts, when we're fighting, we don't try to hit the sides, because as we hit the sides, these are the only parts that move. We try to get them to move back, and that is by pushing them in the middle. That will be the Y. The Y determines where you're always going to hit, where you're always going to start. So that is what our Y looks like to us. The equal sign is basically like this thing called sticky hands. I forgot the word in Chinese, or what it's pronounced in Chinese, but I'm going to tell you in English. And this looks something like this. You move back and forth in a circular motion, which the hand is supposed to be like this. And as you move back in like this, you try to look for the person's weak spot. And that is by moving equally with that person. Meaning you're putting force against the wrist, and they're putting force against the wrist, but you're also relaxed. And then you try to look for that center spot, that Y. Then we have the X. With the X, it kind of looks like, to me, when I imagine it, it reminds me of Wing Chun Dummy. And the reason why I say that is because the hands are kind of like sticking out like this, and the legs are, widespread, and there's one leg coming in. It kind of looks like an X to me. So in this case, it's like this. You just move around your opponent. When their legs are out, kick, just hit them there wherever you can. That what kind of reminds me of the X. Then you have the plus B. That's like a lot of things right there. That can be the whole equal sign, to where you're literally fighting someone. That equals everything. Then we're going to do the first move. That would be like the first move. It's just to stand and just start. That would be like the whole thing. And another thing I'm mentioning also is, you also have this thing called negative and positive in a graph. Y equals mx plus b can be used in the graph in a lot of ways. So in this case, your positive goes up. It goes up. It's not going down, but it's going up. So you're reading the graph from left to right. And your negative goes down, meaning you're reading right from left. So in this case, in Wing Chun, this will represent where you do a kick. A lot of people can't do high kicks, right? And that would be a positive because it's going up. But so that in Wing Chun, when you practice it and you don't have to learn those high kicks, you learn low kicks, which is really, I guess you could say, the negative. So that's why we prefer the negative. So that when a person is fighting, just hold out your arms like that. When a person is fighting, grab your leg a little bit, just like that, like that. And when a person is fighting, you can just learn, kick him in the face or anything like that. That would be like your negative. That would be your low kicks. It wouldn't have to be those high kicks. Another thing is if you put this all together, you will get like this crazy graph. You might get loops going up and down. Your opponent sometimes can be like these things. You remember I showed you the positive and negative. Now you also have this thing called zero. If this person knows karate, I automatically win. And the reason why I say that is because this person that knows karate, he can't attack me and it's like go towards him. So if I just stand here, he's going to be doing whatever stance he's doing, and he wasn't able to fight me. I had to come towards him and do something first for karate to happen. So that would be your zero. That's what I consider it. And then you also have this thing called undefined, which is the mysterious text. If I'm about to kick this way and he's about to kick right here, so that would be like a mysterious tag. That is like, you got to think of it and putting it all ways. That's how Wing Chun works, is putting it all together. And that's all I want to show you today, is how Wing Chun works and how it can work in an algebraic form. Thanks for watching, Ms. Kost. Have a great summer. Thank you.
Yeah.